Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading for the week of January 8th or 15th. This week, definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. But let's see what we have going on for you. You start off with the King of Hearts, card of the soulmate. You actually have two soulmate cards, Two of Hearts plus this card. So a lot of you could be meeting somebody at this time. I don't think it'll actually be at this time. I think that, having said that, I feel like it will be some point in the near future. You do have the Four of Diamonds, which can represent things happening in the future. You know, Four of Diamonds is a card that says things that you want to have happen are happening, but just not right now. So definitely a card of the future, but I do feel like this could be a soulmate type energy. Also a card of returns, things returning to you at this time, so I definitely like to see this. It's not necessarily like a second chance card, but it is a card of like maybe things you've lost or energy you put out coming back to you. Next you have the King of Clubs. Definitely this card, sometimes I say it represents confusion, it can represent so many other things, but to me this week for you, I think it represents getting a mentor or somebody who can guide you. For others of you who don't need a mentor, it could just represent like somebody like your parents or a close friend or something giving you really good advice. So I do think that there are people around you who can help you at this time as well. So definitely reach out to people if you need it. But again, if you're like starting a business or doing anything, going to school or whatever, this can be a mentor coming in to help you at this time, and they would be very, very helpful with this card. Next, you have the Four of Diamonds. Like I said, things happening that you want, but maybe in the future having to wait a little bit of time. It is a good card. It is a good card of like more stability entering into your life, feeling like things are more stable, feeling like things aren't so all over the place, so to speak. So I definitely like to see that. A great card for travel. Let's see what else you have. You don't really have any other travel cards. Normally I say to me this card kind of needs some other cards to back it up to say that it's a good travel card, but I would say it can be a good card. Great card for moving, and a great card for selling a house as well, if you are selling a house at this time. Next, you have the Seven of Spades. I said the same thing to Libra. I think that only a couple of people have had these fear cards this week. I think the fear is just that we kind of have a little bit more freedom at this time. I think people will feel in the energy more free, more like they can do what they have to do to get ahead. So I feel like this is just saying that you could be having fears because sometimes that happens to us. We get more free, we have more freedom, and we're like, okay, when's the bad thing going to happen or whatever. So don't allow those bad thoughts to creep in. Next, you have the Two of Hearts. Like I said, matching up perfectly with somebody, so it is a soulmate card. For others of you, I feel like, for a majority of you, I do feel like this is just saying that there are opportunities out there for you to match up with things like jobs, businesses, ideas that you have, pretty much anything. So I feel like it's more than just love. I feel like you could be kind of matching up with things that really work out for you at this time, which is good. And finally, you have the Six of Spades. Card of incremental improvements. Like I said, it's a step-by-step thing, I think, especially with that Four of Diamonds. So I think that things are improving for you incrementally, and it could be more exciting as well. I think that a lot of people want improvements like right now, right away, but I always say that's not very exciting, to have like all the things that you want, all the improvements you want right away, because then what? Then what are you thinking about after that? Well, then what do you want after that, So I think it's more exciting and better if we kind of get those step-by-step improvements. But it looks like a good week for sure, I would say. Two Kings, very good energy as well, especially for work or bosses, if you're dealing with bosses at work or if you're having meetings or anything like that. But it looks like a good week, so thank you for watching and enjoy your week.